Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Furry Flyers Randomized Franchise Redux Rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4. Year number 5 in the Green Nachos League, and year number 2 in control of the Furry Flyers organization. Last episode for Furry Flyers faithful, we started off the episode with a sim against the Beast, which we won 5-2. Showing that our division rivals have fallen very, very far from where they've been the last 4 seasons. We then played the game against the Nightbats, winning 6-0 behind the injured starter Mike Asiago, and we thought things were going great. We had extended our division lead over the Nightbats. With 6 games left to play, we were up by 2. We thought this team was going to cruise to victory against the next 2 opponents, who were both had losing records at the time, and we lost 4-3, and then 8-3 against the False Knights and the Trackers, respectively. So with those 2 losses, we have now left ourselves in a tie with the Nightbats to top the division with 4 games left to play. So basically, we've decided to split the last 4 games of the season up into 2 separate doubleheaders. Today's episode will focus on the matchups against the 14-6 playoff-bound Below Zeros, and then the Leatherwings, who are currently sitting in 3rd place, 3 games out of 1st place, and mathematically still in the fight for the division title. They are also the last division rivals we will see this season. As then after that, actually, no, they're not. We see the Tramplers later, but we see the Bionics before that. So, there you go. Anyway, so first matchup's on the road here against the Below Zeros. On the mound will be left-hander Justin Marshall, our ace, making his final start of the year. 3-1 with a 3.77 ERA and a 1.29 whip. And on the mound for the Below Zeros will be their ace, Shadow Weiss. 2-1 with a 1.89 ERA and a 0.84 whip. That's pretty damn good. Alright, I already bought player development goods, so I don't need to look at anything else. Alrighty, here's the lineup we got slotted in for today's matchup. Leading all, that's the alternates. There we go. We're using the away uniforms. We are on the road. I was starting Churnley over there, and Kaboots was going to get the start at second base, I believe. Yes. I might have started Guy Dealer as well, but I think Kaboots can hit her way out of her slump, so we'll leave her in. So it's Kerr leading off in center 10th, locked in Atlas Good at first, Mustard at catcher, Barneswobble locked in at third, Hamilton at short, Peterson locked in left, Churnley in right, Kaboots tense at second, and then Marshall on the mound pitching. Matchup against us is the Below Zeros, who are already playoff bound at 14-6. I believe they've also locked up their division, if I remember correctly. Leading off for them, former Furry Flyer second-year player center fielder Drake Graham, former Nocturnal star first baseman Davis David, good old Double D, batting third, right fielder Alfredo Pratt, batting fourth, locked in shortstop Skylar Driver, batting fifth, locked in left fielder Dancer Gaines, a veteran, batting sixth, third baseman Sela Meyer, former, I believe she was on the Swampers. Young catcher Tense Freeman Bruce, short second baseman Bingo Rue, the utility infielder, and then Shadow Weiss will be on the mound batting number 9 here for the Below Zeros in today's game. Let me check their division actually real quick while we got some time here before we start. How are they looking today? Below Zeros have locked up their division with, they've almost locked up their division. They got 4 games left to play, but they got a 3-game lead. A win today would actually lock that up for them. So they have something to play for. But they are already in the playoffs, so... And I forgot they play at Shaka. God fucking damn it. At least it's under the lights. Hey, Scootsy, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. Nice to see you. Hopefully your day's been well. Well, at least now I know what team plays at Shaka, so I can avoid that in the future. It ain't so bad. It ain't so good either. Let's get it on. Alright, let's see which one of these teams, currently in control of their own destiny, will take one more step towards clinching their berth in the playoffs. I think the Below Zeros have already done it because their conference is actually pretty weak this year, so lucky them. Curry leading off, center fielder Tense, hitting .345 with 3 homers and 10 RBIs. Bit of a drop-off in offensive production for Kerr this year. Does have easy target active against Shadow Weiss, the ace of the Below Zeros. Weiss on the year 2-1, 1.89 ERA and a 0.84 whip, pitching elite level numbers here. 5 starts, 33 in the 3rd innings, just under 7 innings a start. 7 earned runs given up, 21 hits, 1 wild pitch, 1 homer, 1 complete game, 7 walks, and team lead, tied for the team lead with 32 strikeouts. Nice. Batting average against 179. My God, that is MVP caliber numbers if I've ever seen him. Well, this is going to be a tough fight. Let's see what we can do. All right, Xander, kick it off here. That's inside on the change. Ball 1. Change low again, 2-0. Slider up, hanger at the top of the zone, and that is knocked through the middle for a base hit. Good start. Have you heard of the Twitter account Wooded Dong? I have, yes. That is the account that specializes in would certain home runs get out in other ballparks. Atlas Good leading off, up next, locked in at first, hitting 306, 5 homers, 13 RBIs. I have actually seen a lot of their posts. I do appreciate their work that they do. Heater up and in is inside, ball 1. Pick off, back at first, not in time. Change it down the middle, ripped up the middle off the back of the mound. That's a base hit for Atlas. 2 on, nobody out. Furry Flyers threatening here to start the game. How many home runs an SMB would get out everywhere but shock? That's a good question. We should do research. Swing Mustard up, catcher hitting 267, 3 homers, 8 RBIs. We could take a start with the small sample sizes to go from there. Heater taken high, ball 1. Heater up, missed the swing Mustard, 1-1. Change up at the top of the zone, ripped deep to right field on the line, but right at Pratt for the first out as he managed to react fast enough to get back to it. I gotta think with those kind of numbers, it's probably on the lower end of things. Rookie Mimi Barneswobble up next, third baseman locked in, RBI hero active for the young player, hitting 459 with 8 homers and 23 RBIs. Definitely making a statement here in her rookie year. Heater up and away, strike called 101 on the gun. My God, Weiss. That curveball's inside, 1-1. Oh, I didn't even know Weiss had the meltdown. Oh, that's a tough treat. Though with her stuff, it generally probably doesn't happen very often. I don't think it's happened at all this year. As that curveball hits the top of the zone, 1-2. Way outside on the heater, 2-2. Pick off the second, back safely is Kerr. 2-2 count remains. Pick off again, back safely is Kerr. That's 2 of the 3 disengagements. Heater at the knees, line to left field, base hit for Barneswobbles. That's down in front of Gaines. Kerr around third. He will draw the throw and retreat to third. Good idea. He would have been out. Petition for Wooded Dog to be added to SMB4. Please, I will sign that petition. Gingham Hamilton up shortstop with bad ball hitter and Mind Gamer active, having a resurgence year, hitting 284 with 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Definitely stepping up his numbers from his previous season. Change up taken high, ball 1. Saw him hit under 200. Down near 100, actually. He had only 5 total hits. And drove in 2 runs with no home runs. Meltdown is scary but rare for players reaching safely in a row is so uncommon. Very, very true. Unless you're a very bad pitcher. Slider taken high, 2-0. Curveball hangs. Hamilton missed it. Sky deep to center, though, but that is very deep, and that is going to be deep enough to score a run. Caught by Graham for the second out. Throw comes the second. The top 2 runners advance, and that is a sac fly. 1-0 Flyers. Next up, Lily Peterson, left fielder locked in, hitting 327 with 3 RBIs for the sophomore. Trying to keep the 2-out rally going here against the tense Weiss. Pitch out, nothing doing. Runner goes. Slider inside, misses, 2-0. Throw down to second, is airmailed into center field, and that's going to be a free stolen base, and the runner will advance from third home. It is an E2, and Barneswobble sprained her foot sliding into third. Are you fucking kidding me, game? That's my best player. Hey, Oneboi, welcome in, buddy. Hopefully your day's been well. We're here because I forgot the below zeros play here, and then we just lost our best player. Barneswobble just sprained her foot. It hasn't been great. Oh, no. What happened? Can't believe there are no created team icons for anything tiki or palm trees. You know, that would be a good fit for this park. She sprained her foot sliding into third after stealing second. Great. Well, you know what that means. Oh, boy. Gustavo, get in here. Astros are getting the shit kicked out of them by the Athletics. Oh, dear. Not the Athletics. Well, on the plus side, it's not the White Sox. Or the Yankees. Poor Mimi. Yeah, that basically means she's going to miss the rest of the season, too, and that was a shame. She's on pace for Rookie of the Year. Now base running. 2-0 count to Peterson. Mess is pinch running at third. Runner did score on that E2, so it is 2-0 Flyers. Checked away in the slider. Good hold. 3-0. Change up. Strike called. 3-1. Hit the top of the zone there. Late swing on the heater inside. Full count. Heater down the way. Chase. Pop foul on the third base side. Out of the reach of Meyer. At bat continues. Count still full. Change it side. Fouled off. Count still full. Heater at the knees, blew it by, or strike 3, and that knocks Peterson down to neutral mojo. First punch out for Weiss, but 2 score on the Flyers, 1 on the air, 1 on a sac fly. Bottom 1, Graham, David, and Pratt coming up against Justin Marshall, the ace. Can she power through it after this game? How many games left? There are 3 left. So, at worst, she will definitely miss the next 2. She can be used as a pinch hitter, but that's about it. Ace Justin Marshall going to be on the mound, 3-1 with a 3.77 ERA and a 1.29 WHIP, 13 runs given up, 12 earned in 5 starts. He's averaging just over 5 innings a start, and 28 2/3 innings, 29 hits, 8 walks, 4 homers, 26 strikeouts, batting average against 261. The colors do look good. I will give them credit on that. And this is actually one of the few times I've actually played the Below Zeros in this series, either of this or the Thumpers series. So this is actually kind of nice to see them. Bit of a change of pace as that heater's down and in. Ball 1. Curveball down and the way is low, too. Of course, it's also been very rare that the Below Zeros have actually even done good in this series. Inside 2-seamer misses, 3-0. Heater away, strike called, 3-1. Slider down and in. Check ball 4 as Marshall walks the first batter of the game. And that's going to bring up former Nocturnal star first baseman Davis David. Good old Double D with off-speed hitter. Hitting .306 with 2 homers and 7 RBIs and great speed on first with Steeler active as well. Forcing it down in the way. Blew it by him. Doors, 102. Is he repping in? Checked inside, 1-1. Now we mix in a little pickoff action. If I ever played the Flyers when I was running the Thumpers, ooh, that's a good question. I may have played them once, but I don't recall if I did or not. At most, it was probably 1 time, I think. Because I think I mainly focused on teams in our conference. And the Furry Flyers almost never did well, so I think if we did play them, I probably just simmed them. That was me, yes. Oh, no. Heater down and in. Lined up the line, foul by Double D. It is 1-2. Using up and away. Chase hit back up the middle. Hamilton on dive behind the bag. Will flip the second, get the lead runner for the fielder's choice. 1 down. Nice play, Gingham. Right fielder Alfredo Pratt up next, hitting 197 with the homers, 7 RBIs. Ball down and in on the first pitch. Turned on, hit deep into the gap, left center field. Peterson on the run, gets there on thanks to her speed. 2 down. No need to dive there. Runner still at first, and that is going to bring up Skylar Driver, the locked-in shortstop. Hitting .280 with 3 homers and 10 RBIs. RBI hero is not active here. Is he repping in? Inside. Ball 1. Pick off to first. Nothing doing. I'm really worried they're going to try to activate RBI hero here. 1-0 count. Slider down and in. Rip foul out of play. 1-1. Driver early. Change it down and away. Fouled off. 1-2. Heater up and away. Can I help you, Skyler? Nah, you just look and get it the hell out of here. First punch out for Marshall. That ends the inning. To the second, Chernley, Kaboots, and Marshall coming up. Using the phrase doors a lot. Like, is that just for the blowing the doors off their hinges? Basically, yeah. And it also comes from Trevor Bauer, I believe. It's what he does when he blows a fastball by somebody. Same thing with Holster the Sword. That's what he does when he fools them like with a breaking pitch or off-speed pitch and they're just flailing at it. Trying to will him to be signed by Baltimore, please. Change up in there with the letters on the first pitch to the rookie Chernley, 0-1. Julian hitting .273 on the year with 5 RBIs. Heater down, whiffed on it, 0-2. Change up inside, ripped the first right at Double D, 1 down. No, I only know that because I catch a lot of the clips on Facebook Reels from Juco King, who he works with, Eric Sim. He's generally the batting practice pitcher they use when they're trying to hit off an actual pitcher. Al didn't do shit. Oh, no. Rookie Aisha Kaboot's up next. Tense second baseman takes a curveball at the knees on the first pitch. 0-1, hitting .278 on the year with 5 homers, 9 RBIs. Change up inside, 1-1. So, of course, she's normally at the top of the lineup, so when she does hit home runs, not a lot of runners on base, so that explains the low RBI total. 1-2 count. Change up away is popped up off the end of the bat to second in shallow right. Making the catch is Bingo Rude, 2 down. That'll bring up pitcher Justin Marshall hitting .333. No homers, no RBIs. Al didn't do shit, but he hit a bomb in the sim, so I'll take it. Curveball and in, strike called, 0-1. Ooh, I know exactly who his player is, and I'm not saying it. I'll let him say it. Heater inside, jam shot in the hole to short, driver throw to first in time, and that is going to end the inning. Bottom 2, 2-0 to score. Gaines, Meyer, and Bruce coming up. Go for 5 games long. Yeah, he's my third baseman, I believe. Bottom 2, Dancer Gaines up, left fielder locked in, hitting .533 with an RBI. Former not Swampers, no, that's Meyer. Gaines, I forget where she comes from. Peter down and in the first one, Marshall blows a buyer, 1-0-2, didn't even offer to swing at it, 0-1. Curve off and away, high, 1-1. Using it down in the way, outside, 2-1. Get up and in. Fouled off, 2-2. Five down and in, turned on, hit deep to left field into the corner. That is going to be extra bases as a one hops to the fence. Peterson plays the carom and gets it in, but it is a leadoff double for Gaines as the speedster on to start the second. One game for the band, so I didn't get much to show off. Yeah, it's very true. I'm just happy Salmon had one hit in that game and drew a walk. I mean, yeah, I struck out twice, but that's my guy's build. He's either going to hit an absolute rocket off the bat or he's going to strike out. Sheila Meyer up, former Swampers third baseman. Rips that first pitch fastball to left. Peterson in, has to watch it drop, but thankfully the runner had to freeze on it because it was hit so hard. So 2 on, nobody out. And now to bring up young catcher Freeman Bruce, who's rattled after making error in the first inning on a stolen base attempt. Inside pitch, fastball hitter both active. Hitting only 140 on the year with an RBI. A big RBI chance for the young catcher. Let's see if he can deliver. Go down the way, bunt shown, pulled back, ball 1. Not a bad thought when you're struggling here. Change away, strike called, 1-1. And they're a disciplined team, so they got tier 3 everything for purple. As that slider up and away caught the zone, 1-2. Change it down the way. Chopper in the hole to second, slow roller, Kaboots over, flip to second, gets the runner, Hamilton to first, double play, love to see it. 2 down, runner at third for Bingo Rude. Second baseman has an RBI chance still, hitting 161 with 4 RBIs. Let's see if he comes through. Slider in on the first pitch, high, ball 1. Four-seamer middle in. Chopper to second, Kaboots over, backhands cleanly, throw to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nice job by Marshall to get out of the jam. To the third, it's 2-0. Kerr, Good, and Mustard coming up. Have anyone offhand? Ooh, favorite player that was never on any of my teams. Ooh, that's a good question. Okay. Xander Kerr up, 1 for 1 with a single. Let me think about this. So I'll give you a pitcher and I'll give you a batter. For pitcher, this is easy. There's no question about this. That is going to be Rebecca Radical, former ace of the Leatherwings and the Beasts. That is just some dominant, high-quality level pitcher. Like, I wish I had her as my starting rotation. Like, you saw the 4 guys I started with. They were absolute bums. Compared to her, like, damn, she's just going. Pratt keeps getting autocorrected to speak. And then for batters, I'm actually going to go ahead and go with Double D. Davis David has a lot of potential, and I'm really sad that he got that negative trait. Because last we saw him, he didn't have it, and he was an absolute killer for the Nocturnals. And I wish I had him on my lineup, because that dude can absolutely murder the ball. Like, we had so much trouble pitching to him when we played the Nocturnals as the Thumpers. I think he hit like 2 or 3 home runs in the one game we played against him. She does have falls behind. Yes, once you get rid of that, call it a day.
Oh, is this thing on?
Heater down and away, strike called. 0-1, nice pitch, Weiss. Change of away, rip foul, out of play. 0-2. Change of away, hitting the hold at first. David there. That Butterfinger straight. He does take it to the bag. 1 down. Thankfully, they've got it down to tier 1. Oh, we're playing against them right now. Good locked in. 1-for-1 with a single. Run scored as well as that Heater's in there away. 0-1. Curveball down. Chopped in the hold of third. Meyer to her left makes the play. 2 down. And here is Swing Mustard, the catcher. 0-for-1 today. Flew out his first at bat. Heater checked inside, 1-0. Curveball in the hole, grounded the second. Ringo Rude over, makes the play, 1-2-3 inning. I love Baller Jock, but probably more for his name than his talent. Yeah, he's a very developable player, but oh my god, the dude needs a lot of work. And that error he made in the finals with the Leatherwings, that just... I felt so bad for him, but I was so happy that it gave us the edge to win. That error, dude. Right at him, too. Bases loaded, 2 outs. You're going to get out of the jam, and you flub it. You drop a line drive right at you. There's no coming back from that at that point. And then we hit a home run with the next batter. Oh, no. Shadow Weiss up. Pitcher hitting 200. 2 RBIs on the year. No homers. Heater inside. Ripped to left, right on the first pitch as they sat Heater, but it's right at Peterson. 1 down. That's what Baller Jock can't do. Catch a line drive, folks. Drake Graham up next. Former Flyer walked his first at bat. Second-year outfielder. Checked his swing. Curveball at the knee. Strike called. 0-1. Graham did go on to win a ring in his rookie season. He was picked up by the Thumpers. Fouled off on the Heater. 0-2. Change up and in. Can I help you, Drake? Nah, you just looking. Get the fuck out of here. 2 down. Second punch out from Marshall. And here's Double D. Davis David. 0-for-1. Off-speed hitter, tier 3. Got Butterfingers, too. Dude is an absolute menace. It's cool that this league is coming more to life since you continued through the Flyers. Yeah. We're giving it some lore, giving it a chance for players to stand out as heroes or goats. It's amazing. I'm so glad we kept doing this. Heater down in the way. Fouled off. 1-1. Change up and in. Ripped by David to the gap left center, and that's going to one-hop to the fence out there in left center. Hit it about 397 feet. He's about 5 feet short of a homer. That is a 2-out double for Double D, and that'll bring up Pratt. Tense 0-for-1 today. Another reason why I like him, he's named after... I gave him the nickname after my favorite character from Ed, Edd n Eddy. Good old Double D. Pitcher and batter players you've had on your teams. Ooh, okay, now we're getting into something good. Okay, so pitcher, that's easy. That is going to be Sawyer Radical. Just because he pitched so goddamn well above his ratings, it's just like consistency year after year after year. And he's not even a hard thrower either, but dude started as a number 3 or 4 and worked his way up to a number 2, borderline number 1. With the Thumpers, and we had the opportunity to bring him in, and we decided to go in the opposite direction with Asiago instead. But like, I'm so glad that Radical got paid and is now like at the top end of a pitching rotation. Yeah, that is elite level contact and speed for a first baseman. Not gonna lie. So batter, oh come on, it's got to be the OG captain. It's got to be Ariadne Hazard. I mean, the first ever pick in the series. The first ever captain for the Thumpers, led us to 2 rings, and she was just so goddamn consistent. I'm so sad that she was just so old to begin with that we weren't going to be able to work with her long term. The Radical twins. Yep, Rebecca and Sawyer, even though they look nothing alike. Marshall still remains locked in despite the 2-out double. Heater down and in on the first one. That's a strike the knees, 0-1. Change it down and away to Pratt. Chased outside and fouled off. 0-2. Slide up and in. Just inside. He almost got rung up again. 1-2. You see him ripping away. Runner goes. And that is absolute doors as he chases it out of his zone. Third punch out for Marshall to the 4th. It's 2-0. Mess, Hamilton, and Peterson coming up. Yes. Ariadne's just amazing. Like, there's no question she's the best hitter we've ever had. Ramon Whitehead comes close, but with the way he fell off hard, like, I have to give it to Hazard. And here is young third baseman, former Thumper, speaking of them, Gustavo Mess, second-year player. Hitless on the year, coming off the bench for the injured Mimi Barneswobble. That's why he's playing right now at third base. Looking to make something happen here. Curveball in there at the knees, 0-1, nice pitch. Heater up, whiffed on it, 0-2. Curveball inside, fouled off, 0-2. Change up inside, out in front of it. Timed it perfectly, though, 0-2. Bit early. Okay, well, power-wise, I timed it on the swing. Slider up and in, jam shot the first in the hole, backhanded by David. Flip to the pitcher, in time, 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 43, Gingham Hamilton.
We are losing 7-1. What the F? Someone tell me. My bad. 8-1. Whitehead has so much potential and couldn't put it together. Very true. Hamilton sack fly his first time up. Drove in our first run of the game. Chased the curveball down and in on that pitch. 0-1. I can't explain it for you, Oneboi. Like, that is a team you should beat, but to be fair, division rivals always play up to each other, or down in this case. I mean, the Ravens do it all the time in football, so the only thing I can say is that the A's are giving it their all because it's a division rival. If you weren't in the same division, they couldn't give 2 fucks less and they'd suck. 0-2 count to Hamilton. Heater away, run hopper to short, picked by Driver. Easy play there, 2 down. Brings up Peterson, 0 for 1 today with a strikeout her first at bat. Side at the knees, 0-1, although she did give her a good at bat battle. I think it was like a 10-pitch battle as that changeup misses outside, 1-1. Slider away, hitting the hole to first, backhanded by Double D, and he'll take it himself. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Weiss. Bottom 4, it's 2-0. Driver, Gaines, and Meyer coming up. Maybe this will cheer you up, Oneboi. So in BHB, we were allowed to take. For us GMs, they asked us if there was anybody you wanted to have on your team for this exhibition season, just, claim them. So I picked you, and I picked the one other guy to be on the team as well. And it turns out you guys are both on the left side of my infield, so. So now what I do know, though, is that there is going to be a draft for the coming season. Now, I'm not going to... I will target you early, but not going to make you the first pick, so don't get too excited. Leader down and away in the first pitch. Check swing strike the Driver. 0-1. He struck out looking his first at bat. You're playing, that's true. Slider down and in. Hitting the hole to first. Good. It does not get over in time. It is through for a knock. Leadoff knock here for the Below Zeros. Going to be really interesting, yes. I'm managing. Oh, you're managing a team? Nice. Good job, buddy. Hopefully you can bring a good challenge to the league. I'm ready for it. Hard to believe all 3 of us are going to be managing a team. That's going to be amazing. Doesn't everyone get their players? Yes, I believe you do. So I think as the GM, you're automatically given to your own roster. So.
Scoop up a plate of maki at Ground Roll Sushi, located on level 2.
You don't want your guy. Look, he's going to heat up. Just give him a minute. Did I see the team you posted? I probably didn't. I'm going to be honest. Okay, I'm trying to remember which one it was. Okay, I remember there were so many teams in there. You're going to need to tell me which one it was. Scooter was a mistake. Oh, no. He wasn't a mistake. He was a prototype. He just didn't work out. Just got to iron out the kinks. First pitch curveball in their way. Throw down by Mustard. Just late. That is a stolen base for Driver. He's in scoring position. 0-1 count now to Gaines. You see him ripping in? Fouled off. 0-2. Oh, the Red Rock Express. Okay, now I remember. The train with Red Rock Park. I absolutely love that. That was a great way to play up to that park. Thank God, too, because I didn't want to have to lose my stadium, because I picked, I think for mine, I picked Big Fly, if I remember correctly. It did look great. I was impressed. Throw it down in the way. 0-2. Line at the middle. Base hit into center. Kerr going to get to it quickly. Runner coming around third is to throw in. It is cut. RBI single for Gaines. Below Zeros on the board. It is 2-1. Works always. True. Meyer up 1-1 with a single. I do also like Scootsy's play on the strip stakes there, calling them the meat curtains. That fits into the mindset of our GMs and the server guy admins very, very well. You fit right in with that one. Most of my logos, they are mostly circles. I have noticed that.
Quick aside, folks. Anyone else here able to get a signal?
Fair ball away in the first pitch. Runner goes. Strike called. Throw down by Mustard is perfect, but late. Another stolen base. Gains in scoring position. Nobody out. Heater up and in. Checked inside. 1-1. Slider up. That's high. 2-1. Change it down and in. Fouled off early. 2-2. Meat curtains were created first. Just ended up perfectly with the league. That it did. 3-0 down in the way. Fouled off. 2-2. Just remember, we all have the minds of teenagers, so it's perfectly all right. Just remember that kind of humor. You'll be golden. Heater up and in. Jam shot to right center. Churnley on the run. Picks it out of the air for the first out. Runner thought about tagging and then realized Churnley actually knows how to throw. One down for young catcher Freeman Bruce. He's 0 for 1 today. Inside pitch and fastball hitter both active here. Change up way outside on the first pitch. Ball 1. Slide it down in the way. That's a strike to the knees. 1-1. Marshall just hit the 50 pitch mark on the day. Curveball middle away. In there for a strike. Nice pitch. 1-2. 2-seamer down in the way. Checked out of the zone. 2-2. Let's see if we can get him to chase this. Heater up and in. Way inside. 3-2. Not even a competitive pitch, unfortunately. Full count offer. Slider up and away. Fold him. Holster the sword. Fourth punch out for Marshall. 2 down for Bingo Rude. 0 for 1. Is that 4 or is that 5? I lost count. It's 4. Okay, good. All right, now we just got to strand the tying run. Ball down in the way on the first pitch. Whiffed on it late. 0-1. 2-seamer up and in. Checked inside. 1-1. Slider down and in. Chased. Grounder in the hole to short. Hamilton charges. Throw to first. In time. That ends the inning. Marshall does give up a run on the double by Gaines, but it's 2-1, or single by Gaines, actually. 2-1 to the 5th. Churnley, Caboose, and Marshall do up. Good base running, though, by below zeros. They did steal 2 bags that inning. Got them their manufactured run. 17 out of the 32 are circles. Just over 50%, not bad. Churnley up 0 for 1 today. Let's go, Julian. Let's get it started. Curveball away, outside. Ball 1. Weiss locked in here. Curveball misses high. 2-0 count. Slider middle in. Hard grounder to short. Backhanded by Driver. Thrown from the hole. Makes the play. 1 down. Aisha Caboose up next. 10, so for 1 today. Slider in. High. Ball 1. Change of away. Hit back to Weiss, who picks it out of the air and saves her bacon. 2 down. Marshall up next. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out. Heater down. Low. Ball 1. Heater middle in. Sky ball to left center. Coming in is going to be the center fielder. Making the catch is Graham, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for Weiss. Bottom 5 are halfway home in a pitcher's duel. 2-1. Weiss, Graham, and David coming up. Have any plans for how long you'll run the free agent franchise for? Well, the end goal there is to definitely at least win 1 title. We got to do that, I think. And then I don't know where we go from there, actually, because I never really thought out the end game for it. Maybe do a title defense at the very least. See if we can repeat the success. And then maybe call it there, I think. Or maybe try to establish the dynasty fully. Maybe go 2 or 3 titles. Honestly, I don't know. With that young core of talent we have right now, I think we need to at least try and get multiple titles out of that. So I'm thinking at least 2 or 3 rings in like a short time period, and then maybe we call it. I never really thought that one out, really. Heater down and in on the first pitch. Strike called to Weiss, 0-1. Flew out. She lined out to left her first at bat. Curveball away. Checked outside, 1-1. You see him up and in. Fouled off, 1-2. Change it up and away. Holster the sword. 5th punch out there for Marshall. She got her to chase. One down for Graham. Struck out looking last at bat. He's also walked 0 for 1 today. Change up and in on the first pitch. Inside. Ball 1. Four-seamer up and away. Strike call. 1-1. Slider down and in. Low. 2-1. Third ball middle away. Fouled off. 2-2. Two-seamer away. Blew it by him. Doors. 6th punch out from Marshall. 2 down. And here's Double D. 1 for 2 with a double last at bat. 2 titles at least. Figured the farther you get from that core of free agents, the more it becomes a standard franchise. Very, very true. Because then it kind of has lost its magic, really. I mean, think about it. Who are our holdovers from the original team? Like Rakonda. I can think of Takobi. Frago. Heimlich. Hawkins, of course. Can't get rid of that old man. He refuses to die. Asherbaum. Swolson. Yeah, it's getting further away every day. Oh, and Torque. Can't forget Axel. I'm so sorry, Axel. That was an insult to you. My bad, bro. Yeah, he's balling right now. He struck out the last, 3 batters in a row, I think? Or 2 batters in a row, yeah. Heater away, fouled off, 0-1. He's in ripping in. High, 1-1. Looking down and in. Check low, 2-1. He's in ripping away. Blew it by him, 2-2. Forcing him down. Hit up the middle, and that's a base hit for Double D as he puts it into right center under the glove of Caboose. That is a 2-out knock for the speedy first baseman. And that'll bring up Pratt, who's 0 for 2 intense. Pick off the first, nothing doing on the first one. All right, now we pitch out here. They're not expecting it. Pitch out, nothing doing, 1-0. Smart bastards. Slider down and in. Fouled off, 1-1. Change up and away, runner goes. Chased outside on the hit and run, fouled off, 0-2. Force him ripping in. Fouled back, got him to chase, 1-2. Using their way. Doors! Blew it by him outside. 7th punch out from Marshall. He ends up striking out the side despite giving up a hit to the 6th. It's 2-1. Kerr, Good, and Mustard coming up. Good pitching, Justin. Here's Xander Kerr, top of the lineup here for the Flyers in the 6th. He's 1 for 2 with a single, looking to start a rally against the locked-in Weiss. Curveball at the knees away, strike called, 0-1. Here's the 60th pitch from Shadow. Change up away, crushed it off the end of the bat to center, but it's right at Graham, 1 down. Has Caboose been worth her price this year? She had moments, but I feel like she gets outshined by others, and I don't really know how she's done this season. She's doing all right. I think Mimi Barneswobble is kind of like outshone basically everybody. She's definitely outperforming Bradley Stark, who's been an absolute disappointment this season. Numbers coming in today, Caboose is hitting 278. She's hitting solid, but it's nothing world-beating or anything. She's being outshone by Hamilton, who's having a resurgence year. Bradley Stark is hitting 150. What a bum. He was a bad signing. Chernley's actually performing on the same level as her, and he's had less time to do so. He's hitting 273. But Barneswobble, she just blows everyone out of the water. Like, it's not even funny. She is outperforming, looks like, I think that's it, actually. She's been all right. She hasn't been anything special, but she's been serviceable, and that's what we've needed. Mimi is, yes. I'm so sad she got hurt earlier. Good up, 1 for 2 with a single. Takes a curveball at the letters away, 0-1. Middle in heater, popped him up, jammed him. Off the mound is Weiss to her left, there on the second base side of the mound. Puts it away, 2 down. Now to bring up Swing Mustard, 0 for 2 today. Line gamer still active for the catcher. Heater inside, ball 1, who's been a really big disappointment this year, unfortunately. Change-ups inside, 1-1. Change-up up and away, hitting the hole to second, off the diving glove of the second baseman. Rude recovers, throw to first, not in time. Infield single from Mustard. Now to bring up young Gustavo Mess, who's 0 for 1. Looking for that big hack trait. Weiss locked in still. Heater down the middle, 0-1, nice pitch. Dribble down on the way, skied off the end of the bat to right center. Out for Rude, puts it away to end the inning. Huh, both are guys on the right side of the infield have Butterfingers. Bottom 6, it's 2-1. Still in the pitcher's duel mode. Driver, Gaines, and Meyer coming up. Here's Driver, 1-2 with a single. Heater up and away in the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Slide it down and in. Low, 1-1. Change it up and in. Fouled off, 1-2, a little early. Double down in the dirt. Good block, 2-2. You see him ripping in. Fouled off, jammed him, 2-2. Where's him ripping away? High, 3-2, good eye. Bless you, Justin. Slide it down and in. Line in the hole to short. Past the diving Hamilton. It's a base hit. Lead off single there for Driver as the speedster on here to start the 6th. Don't mind Butterfingers, only impacts diving, jumping, and sliding. It's not worth the worst bad trade out there. Very, very true. Wild Thrower scares me more than that. Dancer Gaines up, locked in. 2 hits today, I believe, for Dancer. RBI single last at bat for her. Pick off the first, nothing doing. Marshall keeping a close eye there on Driver. Also up over 80 pitches is Marshall, so we do have to be careful. You see me down in the way, off the plate, ball 1. Slider in. Turned on and belted down the left field line. Will it stay fair? Yes, it will. Right off the painted on marker there on the wall. That is going to be an RBI double for Gaines. It is 2-2. We're all tied up. Meyer up next, 1-2 with a single. That's going to do it for Marshall. 5+ innings today. His pitch count got ran out pretty quickly. He gives up 8 total hits, 1 walk, strikes out 7, I believe. 2 earned runs given up, runner at second, his responsibility. Going to come up a few outs shy of the quality start, unfortunately. We're also going to double switch here. We are going to bring in off the bench. Well, first things first, we're going to make a pitching change. How's our bullpen look? Shit. Still shit. Motherfuck, you gotta be kidding me. Our bullpen is gassed. Oh, Justin, I needed more out of you today. God damn it. All right, Lando, you're the most rested. Come on, rookie. We are going to take Gustavo Mess off, and we're going to bring in Guy Dealer. He's going to play shortstop, and we are going to move Hamilton over to third base, which is actually his backup position, so it's passable. Okay. That's what we got. Benitez on the year, 2-1, 4.66 ERA and a 1.55 WHIP. 5 earned runs given up in 5 appearances, 9 2/3 innings, 12 hits surrendered, 10 strikeouts, 3 walks, batting average against .308. He's been decent this year as a reliever, but he's definitely not playoff caliber probably. So maybe after this game we'll make a roster move just to get us a well-rested reliever to use since the rest of our bullpen is absolutely gassed to high heaven.
Now pitching.
All right, Benitez, let's do this. Heater down and in on the first pitch, fouled off, 0-1. Easing up and away, runner goes for third, strike called, throw down to second, not in time. It is another stolen base for Gaines, her second of the day. 0-2 count to Meyer. Change it down on the way. Chased out of the zone, 1 hopper to second. Kaboots is going to take the out at first as the run scores. RBI ground out from Meyer. It is 3-2. Below Zeros have their first lead of the day. 1 down, nobody on for Freeman Bruce, who's rattled 0 for 2, but that will close the book on Marshall's line. 5 innings, giving up 3 earned runs. Mustard is a liability behind the plate, unfortunately, and the way he's been hitting this year, which is all he has, it's telling us maybe we need to consider moving on. And, of course, Benitez is mainly a fastball pitcher, so this ought to be fun. Change up and away to Bruce. Caught a strike, 0-1. Forcing me down and away. Outside, 1-1, no call. You see me up and away. High, 2-1. Outside as well. MacDonald is really good. Yeah, defensively she's great. Her offense does hold her back a little bit, but she's been really good the 2 seasons we've had her. She's hit well. Definitely above her ratings. Change it down and away. Fouled off late, 2-2. Heater up and away. Check swing. Can I help you, Freeman? No, you're just looking. Get the hell out of here. First punch out for Lando, and that is going to bring up Bingo Rude, who's 0 for 2. You see me down and in on the first one. Strike called, 0-1. Heater down and away. That's a strike, 0-2. You see me ripping in. Blew it by him. Doors. Back-to-back Ks for Benitez, and that ends the inning. But 2 score for the Below Zeros as Gaines drives in 1 on the double, and then we get an RBI ground out there from Meyer. 3-2 to the 7th. Hamilton, Peterson, and Chernley coming up. Here's Gingham Hamilton, who's moved to third base here. 0 for 1 with a sac fly today. He's also grounded out. Facing the locked-in Weiss. Change up right there in the middle of the zone. 0-1. Peter high. 1-1. Change up down the middle. Ripped foul early. 1-2. Peter up in. Late swing. Strike 3. Second punch out for Weiss. 1 down for Peterson. 0 for 2 today. Curveball up. Strike called. 0-1. Slider chased. Fouled off. 0-2. Peter up and in. Line softly to short. Easy catch for Driver. 2 down. Chernley next. He's 0 for 2. He's flown out and grounded out. Heater down and in. Strike called. 0-1. Down and away. Heater off the plate. 1-1. Slider up and away. Hit by Chernley carrying the left center, but that is going to hang up out there for Graham, and that is a 1-2-3 inning for Weiss, who continues to dominate. Bottom 7, it's still 3-2. Weiss leads off, then Graham and David. Weiss up 0 for 2. Locked in, though. Heater up and away. Foul back. 0-1. Two-seamer up and in. Blew it by her. 0-2. Change it down and in. Blew. Holster the sword. Third punch out for Benitez. 3 in a row now. 1 down. Graham up next. 0 for 2 with a walk. Still tense. Or now he's currently tense. Two-seamer up and away. Out of the zone. Ball 1. Four-seamer down and away. Strike called at the knees. 1-1. Change it up and in. Inside. 2-1. Peter down and in. Chopper to first. Grounder jammed or good. He'll make the play. 2 down. There's David. Double D. 2 for 3 with a double and a single. Oh, good. Off-speed hitter. Perfect. Benitez loves fastballs. Two-seamer down and in on the first pitch. Hard liner up the middle. Another hit for Double D, though. That's his third. He's 3 for 4. Again, putting good speed on the base paths for the Below Zeros. Here's Pratt. Tense. 0 for 3. Peter down and in. Strike called. Nice pitch. 0-1. Seamer up and in. Jammed him. Skied to right of center. Kerr over. He's there. That ends the inning. Good pitching from Benitez. He puts up a 0 to the 8th. It's 3-2. Kaboots, Dealer, and Kerr coming up. Nice pitching, Lando. Way to go, bro. Kaboots leading off. 0 for 2 today. Currently tense. Peter down. That's a strike. 0-1. Nice pitch. Peter down. Hitting the hole. Base hit for Kaboots past the diving shortstop. Leadoff knock for the rookie as she's on with nobody out in the 8th. Leadoff woman on. Am I doing 1 or 2? I'm doing 2. Dealer up. Shortstop hitting 214 off the bench. 1 RBI on the year for Gee. Never been much of an offensive player, so this isn't a surprise to most people. Peter down and in. Taken low. Ball 1. Runner goes on the next pitch. Curveball down on the way. Taken low. Throw down to second. Not in time. Stolen base for Kaboots, and she's back to neutral mojo. 2-0 count to Dealer. Here we go. Can we get him home? RBI chance. Weiss now above the 80 pitch mark. Peter down and in. Jam shot down the left field line. Fair ball for Dealer in the offense. The defensive expert off the bench delivers. It's 3-3. There we go. Gee. Here's Kerr. 1 for 3 with a single. Brand new ball game. Weiss, that's second earned run she's given up today. Pick off the first. Back safely as Dealer. Change it down and away. Pulled foul. 0-1. Peter up. Chopper to short. This could be 2. Driver backhands the second 1. Rude to first. Not in time. Fielder's choice for Kerr. Meaning to tell you, I've slowly been working through your old content. Your first round of the Hawk Winners was brutal. Yes, it was. I had no idea how to properly build a team, and it seemed like anything that could go wrong would go wrong. And eventually, it just boiled up to the point of pure frustration and rage. And it's glorious. Oh, you think that is brutal? Oh, no. Do not bring it up. Don't bring it up. Oh, God, no. I know what he's going to refer to. There's 2 more that are worse. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, yes. I know which two you're referring to. Going the Sandcats was so funny. I know, right? One does get a happy ending, though, eventually. Alright, come on, Atlas. Check sling, slider that slipped off my finger in there for a strike, 0-1. Slider up and away to the gap, right center. It is down for a base hit. Cut off by Pratt, though. It'll only be a single for good. But going first to third is Kerr. And that's going to put a go-ahead run in scoring position for Mustard. 1-for-3 with a single. Mind Gamer active. Sandcats now. I think I'm in season 2 now. Both. Well, get ready for the next series, both of them. Oh, I know exactly which two are next, too. Oh, no. Oh, that means there's 3. Oneboi, there's 3. Oh, baby, you're right. There's 3. I know which two you're referring to now, but we forgot about the third one that we've tried to push from our minds. We tried so hard, and in the end, it doesn't even matter. 225 next 25 years of pain. It wasn't 25. I think it was just 3 or 4. I think it was just 3 or 4 for the last one. So yeah, 23, 24, 25 years. He's about right. You start with the appetizer. Oh yeah. Yeah, the good old appetizer. The freebooters. Oh yeah. So I would like to interject before he monologues this. Yes, this is for reference, this is the one that gets the happy ending. Then we go on a revenge arc. No, yeah, the revenge arc. I remember that one. God, that revenge arc. There are 2 revenge arcs in there, I think. I think there's 2 revenge arcs. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's like a fucking Marvel Universe movie right there. Jesus. Yeah, that's just the freebooters. We haven't even got to the good stuff yet. I think next on's the... I'll just go let him talk this out. This is too funny. Yep, buzzards. You're going to see a lot of Shaka. But on the plus side, you do get a lot of cool nicknames in the Buzzard series. I mean, there was the good little stretch of... There was the 3-year stretch in the middle. That was good, right? Guess where that goes. Oh, yeah. Hitting it Shaka. I think that's when my mind mentally broke. And then you get out of that dumpster fire. Yeah, that was before I realized, oh, I probably should get better equipment for this. Thank you. Ah, yes, the heaters 1.0. No worries. This is great comedy right here. Sorry for those on YouTube that aren't watching this right now. Feel free to skip ahead to the next action. I'll leave a link down below to where you can if you want to miss the monologuing. Oh, yes, the curse. You fool. You want to talk about cursed? Welcome to Red Rock Park, bitch. And on the plus side, you will learn why there's only one representative from that Heaters team on the Cutters franchise rebuild. And even then, that was only because I was required to have one representative from each of my series from SMB4. Well, the Sandcats, they weren't really as memorable as the Booters. I like to think of my Booters as, like, my masterpiece. Like, that is where everything, like, came together and, like, we really succeeded in the goal of turning a loser into a winner. The Sandcats, we did turn them from basically an expansion team that turns into a winner, and then it kind of just like teeters off and dies near the end, but at least there's some success. We do make the playoffs, I think, up until like the final 2 seasons of that playthrough, I believe, but the players in that series aren't as really memorable outside of, I think, the Village Idiot's in that series, isn't he? Good old Baka Boyd. Yes, the Village Idiot's in that series. The Mackey brothers are in that series as well. Who else is in that series? Oh my god. And it's just like so many of them just like they're not good. Trey Mondo, obviously, he gets his big glow up in that, obviously. Peter Tapia, who was, oh my god, you're going to love Peter. Obviously, the Amish God is in there. He's like the most memorable name from there. Tandy Deep III is just a meme player I picked from that series, honestly. That's the Buzzards. That's the Buzzards. 10 years long, yes. Yes, they are. I made it a benchmark of trying to go the full 10 years after the Hot Corners experiment failed. But yeah, the Buzzards franchise, it has a lot of great nicknames that come up from in that series alone. More than the Freebooters, because they had a lot of players that actually stuck out, and we had like a cult following for them. Let's see, we're going through, obviously, Jude Hokey, who never got a nickname, but I think he was called the Hokey Pokey or something at one point. That just didn't work out. There was Bon, Emily Bonventre, who's another pitcher. She will be an interesting one for you guys. Big Country, big old Buck Swiner. Us, Worry Less, Spool Worry More. DDP, Miriam Doherty, our first baseman. Then there's Ed the Man Manning, obviously, the third baseman. And I want to say that Hesto was in one of those series. I forget if he was in the Freebooters or the Sandcats. I believe he was in the Freebooters, if I remember correctly. Oh, Burnout, obviously. He's in the Buzzards, of course. How could I forget that fuckwit? Good God. Who came in once and got dropped? Luther motherfucking Butters. Who is the meme player for the Cutters. Yeah, double play Doherty, good old DDP. Alright, we're going back to the game. This is running on a little bit longer, though I do love reminiscing. It is fun. Swing up while runners at the corners, one down in the middle of this rally, trying to give the Flyers the lead. Ball middle in, that's to the gap right center field, and after the monologuing, it is going to work as it rolls by Pratt, who just gave up on it and let it roll to the fence. Great effort out there, Alfredo, having a bad day and everything. 2-run double for Mustard, it's 5-3, and that's why we leave him in the lineup, folks. Pitcher Lando Benitez due up next. He's gassed, so he is coming out. And here is former Thumpers long reliever Stu Chang as he's coming in. He was just recently picked up by the Blow Zeros, actually. 3.20 ERA and a 1.32 whip, 10 strikeouts. Nice to see he's still pitching well. It was too good. It was too good to pass up. You're right. I'm glad you acted on it. It was nice to listen and reminisce. Pinch hitting for us here. We're going to go ahead. I would like to use Hefty Elliott, but I'm going to do the smart thing here, and I'm going to go with Lilith MacDonald, the backup catcher. Hitting 243 with 4 RBIs on the year, no homers. Heater down and in from Chang Low, ball 1. Still no traits on Chang, and he still has his 3-pitch mix. Fastball slider change as that slider's low, 2-0. Carried the thumpers out of the bullpen to 2 rings as that changeup is pulled foul. Out of play, 2-1. Really good teamwork with Slespert there in the bullpen. 2 long relievers for that roster. Blooped into center field, hanging up for Graham, though, for the second out as MacDonald retired. You're in for a world of Lauer. Gingham up next, over for 2 with a sac fly. Let's see if he can bring one home here, give us that 3-run lead. Change up and in, strike called, 0-1, nice pitch, Stu. Heater up, rip to left field, that's a base hit. Gaines gets it in quickly, though, so it's first and third, 2 down. Here's Peterson, 0 for 3.
Number 23, Lily Peterson.
Change up away, that's out of the zone, ball 1. Heater up away, swung through it, 1-1. Runner goes, slider at the knees, and it's hit right at Rude. I was trying to hit it a little later past him. Tried to pull him out of position, but that didn't work. Okay, so we are double switching here. Lilith will catch. And coming out of the bullpen here, it's going to be Box Richards. No other way to put it in. We're going to go ahead and take swing out. Bottom 8, it is 5-3. Driver, Gaines, and Meyer coming up. I'm not using this keyboard, so I keep fat fingering. Nasty was in reference to playing ability in this early years. Yeah, it's all right. He must be punished. Ralph, yes. Rolf, yes, yes. In the end, you must be punished. What is that? What is that, Rolf? The hat of discipline. Do you live in a cave? All is forgiven. Thank you, Rolf. God, I love that show. Richards off in the bullpen, no record, a 3.63 ERA and a 1.38 whip. 7 earned runs, given up 11 appearances, 1 save. 17 in the third inning, 16 hits, 8 walks, 2 homers, 1 hit batsman, 9 strikeouts, and a batting average against a 242. Still has the elite 4-seamer trait. Peter down and away in the first pitch, hitting the hole to short. Dealer backhands cleanly to first. Low throw, almost picked by Good. That is an E6 in your books. I brought you in for defense, Dealer. What the fuck are you doing? Here's Gaines, 3 for 3, 2 doubles, a single, 2 RBIs. Someone get me the hat of discipline. We're going to need to spike him into the ground like a nail. Flyer down the way, runner goes, strike called, throw down to second. Just late, stolen base. Far you've come though, you were on like 80 ego and 3 and getting rocked at you in the 90s. Consistently great. This is true, I have improved. I've put my mindset into it. Heater down and then hitting the hole to first. Good on the dive, nice play Atlas. Flip to the pitcher in time, 1 down. Runner at third. Here's Meyer, 1 for 3 with an RBI single. Now that runner at third doesn't mean anything, Richards. Get the batter. Ripping in on the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Come on, Box. Down and in. Folder badly, 0-2. Slider from the way. Outside, 1-2, no chase. Pitch him down and away. Fouled off. Just got to it, 1-2. Change up and in. Folder, holster the sword. First punch out for Richards. 2 down for Bruce. 0 for 3, inside pitch and fastball hitter. Change up and away in the first one, outside, ball 1. Slider away. Strike called, 1-1. Slider up and away. Strike called, 1-2. Change it down in the way. No call, 2-2. Come on. I forget you're playing on such a high difficulty level. I know, because it's just so seamless, right? Change it up and away. Oh, just out in front of it, 2-2. I think I can get him to chase this. Heater up and away. Oh, damn it. He didn't go for it. Full. Slider down in the way. Fouled off. Count still full. Come on, Box. Change it down and away. Ball 4. Doesn't get the call. Tying run on base. Runners at the corners, 2 down for Bingo Rude, who's 10. So for 3. Pitcher slot is on deck. Keep that in mind. Heater up and in. Skied him down the line and right. Chernley over. There. Puts it away, and they don't score in the 8th. To the 9th. It's 5-3 still. Chernley, Caboose, and Dealer do up. It looks so promising for them, too. Nice job, Richards. Chernley up. Rookie 0 for 3 today in 10s. We're going to pinch hit for him. We're going to go ahead and give Bradley Stark the opportunity. I mean, might as well, right? Can't get any worse. Hitting 153 on the year with 1 homer, 5 RBIs. Heater down, taking low, ball 1. Slider up, hit up the middle softly, run down. Oh no, it's over the glove, it's misplayed. Driver thought he had it, and it just whizzed right by his ear. He mistimed that glove play. Leadoff single for Stark, pinch hitter on for Caboose. 1 for 3 with a single and a stolen base. Pick off to first, back safely is Stark. Can we get that insurance run home? Heater up on the first pitch, skied to left, easy play for Gaines as it's basically right at her. 1 down. That's a miscue from Driver. We really need to capitalize on that. Here's Dealer, 1 for 1 with an RBI single last at bat. He is tense though after making an error in the field. Heater inside, broken back grounder to the mound. Chang to second 1, and that miscue will not matter as they turn 2. To the 9th, it's 5-3. Chang, Graham, and David coming up. Do Chang do the lead off first for the Below Zeros. Pinch hitting for him is Elijah. Shid. Pinch perfect active, hitting 237 with 3 homers and 11 RBIs. God damn it, I've had the mind of a fucking child. Anyway, let's go, Richards. Heater down and away in the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Stark does remain in the game in right field. Heater down and in. Chased inside, dribbler to short. Dealer charges, bare hands, perfect throw. Got him, 1 down. Let's go. Next up, Drake Graham, tense, 0 for 3 with a walk. Got him to chase a bad pitch. We got lucky there. Change up and in. High, ball 1. Heater away. Strike called, 1-1. Change it down and in. Check, 2-1. Slider up. Sky to right of center. Kerr over. He is there. 2 down. Below Zero's down to the last out. It's Double D. Shit. 3 for 4 with a double and 2 singles. He cracked that. Indeed. Living up to his name really well. Or the play on his name, I guess. Forcing him up and in. Almost domed his ass. Ball 1. Heater down in the way. That's low. 2-0. Heater down. 3-0. Heater up the way. Ball 4 out of the zone. 4-pitch walk to David. Tying run to the plate for the Below Zeros. It's Pratt. 10-0 for 4. We're going to the bullpen. Shit. As much as I want to, Raymond, it's got to be Dana Dantas. We got to play this smart. Come on, Dana. Dana, I need this last out. 1-1, 3.21 ERA, 1 whip, 5 earned runs, 10 appearances, 3 saves, 14 innings pitched, 13 hits, 14 strikeouts, a walk, a homer, and a batting average against 241. Max off-speed hitter is so scary indeed, especially when you have a accuracy-based velocity junk pitcher. Heater down and in on the first pitch. Jammed foul from Dantas, out of play by Pratt, 0-1. The ball up and away. Whiffed on it, 0-2. Got him. Slider up and in. Line to the gap, right center field. Nice hit. That's going to be extra bases as Kerr gives chase. And then he bobbles it off the wall, but he does get it in. It is a double for Pratt. Scoring all the way from first is Double D. It is 5-4. Tying run in scoring position for Driver with RBI hero. 2 for 4 with 2 singles, and he's locked in. I've never had an easier decision in my life. Take your walk. At forced at any base for Gaines. 3 for 4, 2 doubles, a single, 2 RBIs. Not ideally who I'd want to face, but it's better than what I just saw. Curveball down and in on the first pitch. Strike called. Nice front door breaking ball from Dantas. Slided down and away. Chase number to short. Dealer charges. Bare hands. Gotta hurry. Throw to first. Got her! And they win the game. Flyers take it 5-4 the final as we hold them off in the 9th. And we win the first game of the episode today. Nice, good little pitcher stool there. My God. Whew. That didn't need to be as hard as it was, but I'm glad we got the dub. Bullpen's absolutely gassed, though. Mustard 2 RBIs here. He gets the game-winning hit. It was a 2-run double that Pratt just gave up on. Hamilton, a sac fly, and then we also had a 4th runner score on a RBI single by Dealer. Our 5th run scored on an errant throw by catcher Freeman Bruce. On the other side for the Below Zeros, 1 RBI for Pratt there on that double in the 9th. Gaines had a 2 RBI day. She had an RBI single and an RBI double. And then Meyer had an RBI groundout. Dealer did come up big. Despite the error, he did manage to come through more often than not. Benitez gets the win. Rookie 2 scoreless innings, 1 hit, 3 strikeouts. He improves to 3-1 out of the pen. Staking a case to stay on the roster. And Don Toss gets her 4th save of the year, getting that last out. Weiss takes the loss 7 1/3. They just left her in too long. That's all I can say. The AI is famous for doing that. Chang pitched well out of the pen, scoreless inning in 2/3. Oh, really? All 5 of those runs were earned? Even the errant throw one? Huh. Okay, no quality start. Gaines, the player of the game, with her 3-hit day. Despite making the last out there, she did drive in 2 runs and steal 2 times. Double D, 3 for 4 day there. Also drew a walk in there as well. And Swing Mustard, 2 for 4 day. He had a double and 2 RBIs. All right, so game 2 coming up. It is going to be against the Leatherwings, who are a division rival, but we have put the pressure on the Night Bats. They need to match us. Playoff preview, it is possible. Below Zeros are set up to win their division. Although they did just lose. If they had won that game, they would have clinched their division. Right now they have a 2.5 game lead. Meaty's asking you thought put the eye in team today. Chernley, he didn't get a hit. I have to throw him under the bus here. Peterson at least had 1 hit. He just, Don Toss, even up the loyalties. Okay. Night Bats, they play once, it looks like. Okay, and it's against the Bottlenoses, who are slumping right now. So this is the game the Night Bats should win. Nocturnals blow out the Dive Bombers 11-3. Good win for them to get above 500. Bottlenoses beat the False Knights 10-5. Riddles win in extras over the Champs 4-3. Thumpers taking on the Bird Lizards. Thumpers need to win now. And they blow a 3-0 lead, but win in 13 innings 4-3. Bionics win 2-0 over the Leatherwings. That's good for us. That knocks them out of winning the division range. Beast beat the Tramplers in an upset. Beast then taking on the Trackers. Trackers blow them out 7-3 as they get their 12th win, cutting a game off the Below Zeros lead. Night Bats rally to beat the Bottlenoses 4-3, just like I thought they would. And the Nocturnals beat the Goat Coats 4-2. Final game of the Sim, Bird Lizards and Toucans. Toucans rally and win in 10-5-4. As they win their 14th game of the year, and they have officially locked up their division as the Toucans will be in the playoffs. And right now, the Below Zeros will also be in the playoffs. Both of them have locked up division berths, or playoff berths. Trackers right now, they're looking good. They need one more win to solidify it. For us, us and the Night Bats, we are looking pretty good. We are going to be in the playoffs. We're not going to get caught. Swampers, they're basically in as well right now, unless they magically lose their last 3 games in a row. Nocturnals are looking good. They're not in yet. So really, it's just a race between us and the Night Bats for the division title. Yeah, Thumpers 9-12. They need to win out, and that's if they win out. They need a lot of things that go their way to win the division. But interesting factoid, I noticed something while I was looking back at the history for this before the stream. This could be the first time in Green Nachos League history that the Beasts and the Thumpers both missed the playoffs. They are the only 2 teams that have made the playoffs all 4 years going into this. All right, next episode's game, we're taking on the Leatherwings. They're 10-11, and we're 14-7, division rivals. Sonny Boone on the mound for them. 2-1 with a 1.99 ERA and a 1.07 WHIP. K Collector and Max Boosted Choker, and Max Debuff Choker. And for us, it's Mike Asiago, the high cheese. 2-1 with a 3.38 ERA and a 1.16 WHIP. Yeah, I was surprised too when I looked at that. Ooh, player development and roster moves. All right, chance to gain Rally Stopper. Okay, Marshall, I see you. Arm for, who is that? That is good. First baseman, not great. Xander Kerr loses 8 speed. You're trying to force my hand to get rid of you, Xander. Lily Peterson, though, plus 13 for fielding on the other end of the spectrum. Love to see that. 69, nice. The Batmans versus the Robins. Champs sign Ahmed Prouse, the backup catcher, replaces Royalty Andrade on their bench. Sage Shoei to the Champs as well. He'll replace Zane Ballard. She will replace Zane Ballard, my apologies. And Kareem Newton to the Below Zeros. They replace Thaddeus Wallace in the bullpen as he is signed to beef up their bullpen. Not bad. Yep, Below Zeros making the push. They obviously are locked into the playoffs, so let's do it. Player development. What do we got? Arm for good, not necessary. He's a first baseman. It's kind of stupid. He's never going to play. I know he can play everywhere else in the infield, but he's never not going to play at first base, so nuts to that. Cannon arm for Churnley is good. 3% chance to expire, so we can wait on this. We don't have to buy it right now. Peterson, arm and power. Nice little cheap upgrade. I like that. Arias, velocity's junk and chance to get screwball. Okay, not bad. Although she is 34, she's not a core member. Marshall, rally stopper. That is amazing. I love that. Hamilton's power and speed. He could use this. This one we would have to buy. It's in double digits. So how much would we need to buy all of them next time? Let's just 750. We have enough to buy Churnley's and Hamilton's now. Taking that away, it'll put us at 1.2 mil, somewhere in that range. Yeah, 1.2 mil. We'll still have enough to get Marshall's and Peterson's along with Churnley's next time out, I believe. Yeah, we should have enough for all of them. Nice. I like that. All right, let's get Hamilton's now. 2 power to 66, 1 speed to 74, bonus 1. He's going to get it. Nice job, Gingham, and that maxes out the loyalty. Not bad. Way to go, Gingham. Got to hit the 99er going to the red. True. So be careful with that good thing. He is an outfielder. So if he goes off, you can cut it off. Very true. On the infield or catcher, you don't really have that option. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Game 2 coming at you here, guys. Lineup for the game, leading off at second, will be Aisha Kaboots. Then it is Hamilton getting the start at third base, like I expected. Kerr, tenth, and center. Good, locked in at first. Stark, tenth, and right, although he did get a hit last episode, and Churnley did not, so. Peterson in left. Hefty Elliott is going to DH today. He'll bat 7th. Guy Dealer is at shortstop. He's 10th, and McDonald gets to start at catcher as Mustard needs a day off to rest, and Barneswobble obviously is injured. She will be available as a pinch hitter. Nice to see Barneswobble did go up 1 bar in health already because we immediately subbed her off, so that's good. All right, let's do it. Lineup for the Leatherwings, almost forgot. Right fielder, P.J. Freeman. Third baseman, Stanley Vu, the young rookie utility player. Odin White at first. Baller Jock locked in center. Hey. Tense, DH Gale Roth. Left fielder, Happy Samplemore. Shortstop locked in Jolly Melton. Second baseman, Ronald Appleseed. And catcher, Celine Kirk. Let's do it. Here we go. Going to have to dip out before game 2. I'll catch you tomorrow on YouTube. Have fun hanging out. All right. See you later, Scootsy. Have a good one. I had fun talking to you, buddy. All right. Here we go.
Whoa! Excitement is in the air.
Let's do it.
Here at Battery Bay.
Battery Bay. Here we go. Let's do it. Jolly Melton leading off. Shortstop locked in. Oh, they changed their lineup around. I didn't even notice. Those bastards. Hitting 365 with 2 homers, 9 RBIs. First up, we'll look at Asiago's numbers. 2-1 with a 3.38 ERA and a 1.16 whip. 11 runs given up, 5 starts, 29 in the third innings, just under 6 innings to start. 32 hits surrendered, 2 walks, 2 homers, 1 hit batsman, 15 strikeouts, and a batting average against a 278. Lineup now for the Leatherwings because they changed it like the bunch of bastards they are. After Melton, it's Freeman. Then Roth moves up to the 3 slot. White at first. Jock still in center. Samplemore in left. Vu in third. Appleseed at second. And Kirk still catching. Same 9 players, just a different order. Trying to throw us off. Choosing roping in. Taken inside. Ball once. They had a decoy lineup card and then the actual lineup card, it appears. Either way, line to the gap on the next pitch. And that is into the all the way to the wall in right center. Is going to be a leadoff double here for Melton. So that was a good move by them to move him to the top of the lineup. Here's P.J. Freeman, right fielder, hitting 245, 1 homer, 5 RBIs. He does have Tier 2 sign stealer, so keep that in mind. Jason Mike. Check of the runner. Cutter up and in. High, ball 1. Down and in. Fouled off, 1-1. Ball down, chopper to second, Caboose charges, throw to first. That's the first out on the fielder's choice. Run to third, and that'll bring up the 3-hitter, Tense Gale Roth, the DH. Hitting 232 with a homer and 7 RBIs. Sees him down in the way, low, ball 1. Leader down and in. Chopper to short, dealer charges, no play at home, will take the out at first. RBI ground out for Roth. It is 1-0 Leatherwings, 2 down though in the inning. Base is empty for first baseman Odin White. 243 with 2 homers and 6 RBIs. Change it down, taking low, ball 1. Ball down and in, low, 2-0. Four-seamer up and away, fouled off late, 2-1. Two-seamer up and in, jammed to short, soft liner for dealer, and that is going to end the inning. Leadoff double is scored around, though, on the Leatherwings with some small ball, capped off with the RBI ground out by Roth. Bottom 1, it's 1-0 Leatherwings. Caboose, Hamilton, and Kerr coming up. Aisha Caboose leading off, rookie second baseman, hitting 277, 5 homers, 9 RBIs, facing Sonny Boone, who could be an ace on any other team, but he is then happy being the number 2 here for the Leatherwings. 2-1 with a 1.99 ERA and a 1.07 WHIP. 8 runs given up, 7 earned in 5 starts. 31 2/3 innings. He's just over 6 innings a start. 25 hits surrendered, 9 walks, 2 homers, a hit batsman, 23 strikeouts, and a batting average against 216. Solid numbers for Boone this year. First pitch to Caboose, changeup out of the zone, away, ball 1. He does have tier 2 K collector and max debuff choker though, so high pressure situations are not his forte. Slider down the way, hitting the hole. Nice diving play by Melton to make the stop. Throw to first, just laid. Infield single for Caboose. Good hustle by the rookie down the line, and that'll bring up Gingham Hamilton. Third baseman hit a sac fly in the first game of this episode. Bad ball hitter Mind Gamer active, hitting 286 with 3 homers, 11 RBIs. Steeler active at first base, but this is not the time to use it because we are not facing a team with a shitty arm behind the plate. That's a really good arm behind the plate, and we're not going to risk it. Change up at the knees away. Strike called to Hamilton, 0-1. Nice pitch from Boone. Heater up, whiffed on at 0-2 as that activates K collector. Curveball middle in, hard grounder to first to White. Picks it hard to second 1. Melton back to White, double play, 3-6-3. 2 down, bases empty for Xander Kerr, who is tense. Did have 1 hit in the first game, but that's about it. Hitting 341 with 3 homers and 10 RBIs. And that hit was back in the first inning of that contest. He was a non-factor afterwards. Slider inside, ball 1. Curveball down in the way, pulled to second, 1 hopper for Appleseed. He'll make the play, and that'll end the inning. To the second, it's 1-0. Jock, Samplemore, and Vu coming up for the Leatherwings. Leading off, locked in center fielder, Baller Jock. Consistent active, hitting 278 with 4 homers, 8 RBIs. Heated down and in on the first pitch, fouled off, 0-1. Better up and in, way high, 1-1. Curveball down the way, check low, 2-1. Two-seamer up and away, cutter up and away, swung through it, 2-2. Fooled him badly. Change up and away. Holster the sword. First punch out for Mike. 1 down. Happy Samplemore up next. Left fielder with bad ball hitter active. Hit at 190. 1 homer. 4 RBIs. Two-seamer way high. Ball 1. Two-seamer up and in. Line to second. Right at Caboose. 2 down. Next up, Stanley Vu, the rookie third base utility player. Hitting 269 with 7 RBIs on the year. Change up, rip foul early, 0-1. Cutter away, way outside, 1-1. Working up and away, foul back, 1-2. Two-seamer up and in. Popped up foul, will that stay in play for McDonald near the screen? No, it's off the screen, 1-2. Ball down and in, low, 2-2. Two-seamer down and away. Hitting the hole to second, hard single, and that's a base knock to right. Nice little 2-out single there. Here's Ronald Appleseed, the second baseman, hitless on the year. Vu on at first. No threat to run. Four-seamer up and in on the first pitch. Blooper down the left field line. Peterson coming on. Slides, does not get there in time. It is a single. First and second now, 2 down for Celine Kirk. 9 hitting catcher, off-speed hitter active, hitting 291 with 3 homers, 9 RBIs. Two-seamer middle in on the first pitch, ball one. Four-seamer down and away. Chopper to second hard, right at Caboose. Charges, tags the runner going to second, and that ends the inning. Bottom two, it's 1-0. Good. Stark and Peterson coming up. Nice pitching there, Mike. Way to get out of it. There's Atlas Good, first baseman locked in, hitting .315 with 5 homers, 13 RBIs. 2 hits in the first game this episode for Atlas. Peter down, strike called, 0-1. Nice pitch there from Boone. Throw ball up and away out of the zone, 1-1. Peter inside his chase, broken bat, grounder in the hole to short, cut off by Vu. He'll throw to first, 1 down. Next up, right fielder rookie Bradley Stark. He pinch hit in game 1 and had a single. Hitting 167 on the year with a homer, 5 RBIs. Peter down and in, hit well by Stark to right of center, but he missed it. Over for it there is the center fielder Jock, 2 down. He does make a catch. Here's Peterson, left fielder, hitting .302 with 3 RBIs, 2 hits in the first game for Lilly. Changed away in the first pitch, lined off the end of the bat. In front of Jock, it drops for a base hit. You see he's playing deep. Lilly on with a 2-out single, and that is going to bring up the DH Hefty Elliott, who sat out the first game. Hitting .303, 1 homer, 5 RBIs off the bench for the utility infielder. Pitch out on the first one, nothing doing from Boone. Peter middle in, jam shot over third, base hit for Elliott as he got that one over the third baseman's glove. 2 on, 2 down. RBI chance now for Guy Dealer. Shortstop did cash one in and on a RBI single late. .250 with 2 RBIs. He was a defensive sub in game 1 and actually came through at the plate, and then made an error in the field, of course, so that's why he's tense. Slider up and in is called strike, 0-1 on the first one. Peter's outside, 1-1. Come on, Guy. Change it down as chase below the knees. Boone there makes the play, and that ends the inning, of course. To the third, it's 1-0. Melton, Freeman, and Roth coming up. Melton leading off, one with a double. Ball down and away in the first pitch. Fouled off, 0-1. They're up and away. Strike called, 0-2. Nice pitch. Forcing him down. Fouled off late, 0-2. Change up. Melton sits on it, lines it to left of center. Kerr coming on. Cuts it off on a hop. It's a base hit. Melton's second of the day. He's 2 for 2, and he's already scored a run today. There's Freeman, 0 for 1.
Number 31, E.J. Freeman.
I think Melton actually doubled his first at bat. Two-seamer up and away. Outside, ball 1. Four-seamer middle in. Sign stealer activated. Popped him up as he missed it. Kabootson shallow right behind first. Second baseman will put it away for the first out. Next up, Gale Roth. RBI ground out his first at bat. He's 0 for 1. Forcing the middle away on the first one. Hit the left field pretty well. Peterson tracking back in front of the warning track. Puts it away for the second out. And that is going to bring up Odin White. He's 0 for 1.
Number 81, Odin White.
Cutter up and in inside. Ball 1. You see him down and in. Runner goes inside. Throw down by McDonald. Cannon arm nails the runner at second. Nice throw. Lilith. McDonald showing off the gong. Bottom 3. It's 1-0. McDonald leads off, then Kabootz and Hamilton. This is why you don't run on McDonald. You wait for the mustard. Lilith leading off. Catcher with rally starter active here. Hitting .237. 4 RBIs on the year. She was a pinch hitter late in game 1. She went 0 for 1. Peter away, strike called. Nice pitch from Boone, 0-1. Peter away, hit on the ground to second off the end of the bat. Appleseed on a hop. 1 down. Next up is Kabootz, 1 for 1 with a single today. Peter down and away, low, ball 1. Peter inside, change up inside, hits the corner, 1-1, nice pitch. Peter up, line to center field, it's a base hit. Kabootz's second hit of the day, she's 2 for 2. Rookie having a good one so far. Next up, Hamilton, he's 0 for 1. Peter down, that's low, ball 1, good eye. Come on, Gingham. Hanging curveball turned on by Hamilton deep to right field. He got all of that one, folks, over the home team bullpen in the second deck. It takes flight and lands in the stands. The career resurgence continues for Gingham Hamilton as he blasts a hanging curveball. 4th of the year for him, and we take the lead. It is 2-1. Let's go, Gingham. And here's Xander Kerr, 0 for 1. He's tense, and now Boone tense after giving up the long bomb. The ball down and away, strike called at the knees, 0-1. Change it down and in, ripped foul by Kerr, 0-2 as K Collector activates for Boone. Peter up, line to left of center, hit well, but that hangs up for Jock, 2 down. Next up, Atlas good, 0 for 1 today, but locked in. Change it high, missing, ball 1. Either way, late swing outside, 1-1, chase the bad one. Curveball middle in, skied to left of center, coming over for it is going to be the left fielder. Sapplemore puts it away, and that ends the inning. Home run, though, for Hamilton on a hanging curveball, gives us a 2-1 lead to the 4th. White, Jock, and Sapplemore coming up. Here's Odin White, 0 for 1 today. Change up way outside on the first one, ball 1. Forcing up and away. High, 2-0. Curveball up and in. Fouled off, 2-1, little early. 2-seamer down and away. Check low, 3-1. Change up middle away. Pulled to right field off the end of the bat. Stark over. Makes the catch, 1 down. Baller Jock up next. He's 0 for 1 today. Forcing up and in on the first pitch. Skied to left of center. Kerr over for it as it hangs up. Puts it away. 2 down. Samplemore up next. He's 0 for 1. Ball down in the way in the first one. Strike called, 0-1. Cut up and in. Fouled off, 0-2. You see him up and away. Blew it by indoors. Punch out for Mike, his second of the day. Bottom 4. 2-1 the score after the 1-2-3 innings. Stark, Peterson, and Elliott coming up. Bradley Stark 0 for 1 with a fly out to right of center his first at bat. His first pitch change up high out of the zone. Ball 1. Slider away, missing, 2-0 count. Peter Pin, late swing, 2-1. Change middle in, blasted by Stark to the gap right center field. Extra bases as it splits the fielders all the way to the fence. Giving chases, Freeman gets to it and gets it in, but it is a leadoff double. Good swinging from Stark. Now to bring up Peterson, 1 for 1 with a single today for Lilly. Change middle in, hit up the middle to short, right at Melton, who throws to first to get the out. Moving to third is Stark on the play. Next up, Elliott, 1 for 1 with a single. Let's see if Hefty can deliver. Change up, turned on by Elliott, deep to right center field, carrying well. It will hit off the wall. Freeman gets it in. Runner scores on the double. It is 3-1. Let's go, Hefty. Another hanging off speed pitch, and we deliver. Here's Dealer, 0 for 1. He is tense. Get down and in, swung through it, 0-1. Late swing from Dealer. Heater away, hit up the middle to short. Picked out of the air by Melton for the second out on the liner. He was shaded up the middle. Here's MacDonald, 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to second or first at bat. Peter inside on the corner, 0-1. Nice pitch from Boone. Peter down and away off the corner, 1-1. Little low as well. Chase the heater down, back to the mound. Boone makes the play, and that ends the inning. 1 home, though, on the RBI double there by Elliott. 3-1 to the 5th. Vu, Appleseed, and Kirk due up. We've capitalized on the mistake pitches from Boone. Let's see if we can keep Mike pitching well. Vu leading off in the 5th. 1 for 1 with a single today. Cutter up and in on the first pitch. Check strike, 0-1. Heater down and away. Check low, 1-1. 2-seamer up and away. Chased it out of the zone, 1-2. Curveball inside. Whiffed, taken inside, 2-2. 2-seamer up and away. Fouled off, 2-2. Cutter up and in. Broken bat pop-up, chased it out of the zone. MacDonald out of the crouch, makes the catch in foul territory, 1 down. Next up, Appleseed, 1-for-1 with a single today.
Ronald Appleseed.
Forcing the middle in on the first pitch. Broken bat fouled off, 0-1. Gets some new lumber there, Ronald. The ball down in the way. Grounder to second. Kaboots to her left, cuts it off. Throw to first. 2 down. Base empty for Kirk. Over 1 day for the catcher.
Celine Kirk.
Two-seamer up on the first pitch. Checked high, 0-1. Asiago locked in. Forcing it down in the way. Check, swing, strike. It's 0-2. Better up and away. Can I help you, Celine? No, you're just looking. Get the fuck out of here. Third punch out for Asiago. Got her on the high cheese cut fastball. Halfway home here, bottom 5. It's a pitcher's duel. 3-1 the score. Kaboots, Hamilton, and Kerr coming up. You love to see it. Kaboots leading off. 2-for-2 day for the rookie at the top of the lineup. Also scored a run. Peter up and away. Strike called. 0-1. Ball down in the way, out of the zone from Boone, 1-1. Out in front of the changeup away, missing it. Also chased it out of the zone, 1-2 as K Collector activates for Boone. Peter down and then pulled by Kaboots to the gap right center. It is down. Freeman does cut it off. It'll hold her to a single. She's 3-for-3 today, though, with 3 singles. Leadoff woman on here is Hamilton, who homered on a hanging curveball last at bat. He's 1-for-2 with a 2-run bomb. Checked away on the changeup outside. Good eye. Ball 1. Changeup up the way. Strike called. 1-1. Nice pitch. Peter up the way, out of the zone. 2-1. Good eye. Peter up. Line to short. Oh, leaping is Melton to take it out of the air. Nice play. 1 down. Next up, Kerr. He's 0-for-2 intense. Trying to find his groove here at the end of the year. Ball down, hit by Kerr to right of center, hit pretty well. Into the gap, coming over for it though is going to be Jock for the second out of the inning. That hung up a bit too long, and that'll bring up Atlas Good, the first baseman. Locked in, but 0-for-2 today. Trying to come through, flew out to left center last at bat. Baltanese waits for it, drives it right center field, carrying well. Freeman on the run, he's got to get after it. To the wall, makes the catch before he crashes into the fence, and that ends the inning. Instead of 6, that's 3-1. Melton, Freeman, and Roth coming up. There's Melton 2-for-2 with a double and a single today. He's also scored a run. Peter up and away, strike called on the first one, 0-1. Ball down and away. Sat on it, taken low, 1-1. Two-seamer middle in, inside, 2-1. Change of middle in. Grounder to short, right at dealer. He'll charge, throw to first, 1 down. Next up is Freeman, PJ 0-for-2 today. Cutter down and in on the first one. Off the plate, ball 1, no call. Peter middle of the plate. Freeman late on the swing, 1-1. Got lucky there. Two-seamer up and away. High, 2-1. 2-1 pitch, change up and in. Turned on by Freeman down the right field line, but out in front of it as that had home run distance, but he's early. 2-2. Ball down and away. Chased back to Mike, who picks it. Throw to first, 2 down. Good reactions, Mikey. Here's Roth 0-for-2 with an RBI ground out today. Cut up and in on the first pitch. Popped him up. Good over on the dirt. Barely had to move from his first base position. 1-2-3 inning for Asiago. It's a quality start for Mikey. Bottom 6 is 3-1. Stark, Peterson, and Elliott coming up. Here's Bradley Stark, 1-for-2 with a double last time up for the rookie. He's back to neutral mojo as well. Peter up and away, and the first pitch cracked to left field. It pretty well, but that is going to hang up in front of the warning track there for Sample Moore. 1 down. Here's Peterson. Literally 1-for-2 with a single. Boone back to neutral mojo. Slider away, hit up the middle hard on the ground. Diving is Melton up the middle to make the stop. Throw to first in time. 2 down. Great play. Here's Elliott 2-for-2. RBI double last bat. He's also singled. Change up and in. Inside. Ball 1. Good eye. Change down and in inside. 2-0 count. Change down the way. Pulled to first. Diving is White to make the stop. Flip to the pitcher. 1-2-3 inning for Boone. 2 great defensive plays as well. To the 7th, it's 3-1. White, Jock, and Samplemore coming up. Quality start for both starters so far. There's White 0-for-2 today, facing the locked-in Asiago. Got up and away in the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Change it down and in. Chopper to third, slow roller. Hamilton charges, barehanded fires. Got him, 1 down. Next up, Baller Jock 0 for 2, but locked in. Throw ball down and in on the first pitch. Grounder to short, 1 hopper for Dealer. He'll pick it, throw to first, 2 down. Base is empty for Samplemore, 0 for 2 with bad ball hitter. Two-seamer up, high, ball 1. 70th pitch of the day, that was from Mike. Heater down and in, inside, 1-1. Throw ball up and in. Whiffed on it, 1-2, fooled him. Better up and away. Sky to left of center, Kerr on the run, tracking backwards. Gets there, 1-2-3 inning for Asiago. He's through the 7th, bottom 7. It's 3-1. Dealer, MacDonald, and Caboose coming up. Dealer leading off, 0 for 2 today, intense. Might pinch hit here. I'm thinking about it. Gustavo's ready, but he's just been so unreliable this season. I think I'll leave Dealer in. Might as well take the risk. Change it middle in, strike called, 0-1. Heater up, line at the middle, base hit Dealer. Thank you for rewarding my faith in you, big boy. Guillaume with his first hit of the day. Leadoff man on for MacDonald, 0 for 2.
Number 28, Lilith McDonald.
Slider up, strike called for the letters, 0-1, nice pitch. Change to the knees, pulled in the hole, base hit past the shortstop. 2 on, nobody out for the Flyers to start the 7th. Can we rally and knock Boone out of the game? Here's Caboose, 3 for 3 with 3 singles for the rookie, trying to get her 4th hit as Choker activates for Boone, and that's going to tank his ratings. It's tier 3 debuff, which is max debuff for those curious. Heater away, strike called, 0-1 for that. Rating-wise, that is -10 to all skills with high pressure, which this is. If it was max pressure, it'd be -20. 0-1 count to Caboose. Heater down and in, inside, 1-1. Change it down and in, low, 2-1. Slider hangs, hit up the middle hard to short. High hopper to Melton, who does react fast enough to pick that out of the air. That is going to be a double play. Runner at third, 2 down for Hamilton. 1-3 with a 2-run homer, trying to bring him home. Can we get that insurance run? Choker still active. About the knees, Hamilton waits for it, deep to right of center, hit pretty well, carrying to the wall, at the fence leaping, taking flight and landing in the stands. 2nd home run of the game for Gingham Hamilton, his 5th of the season, and he busts it open. It is 5-1. We got the insurance we're looking for. Gingham does it again. Let's go, you pink-haired man. Kerr up next, 0 for 3 and tense. Boone now tense again as well. Change up and in, strike called, 0-1, nice pitch. Curveball up and in, just inside, missing, 1-1. Curveball down, misses, 2-1. Slider away, strike called on pitch 69. Nice. K Collector activates for Boone, 2-2 count to Kerr. Here's pitch number 70 on the day from him. Curveball middle away, line at the middle, base hit for Xander as he gets his first hit of the day. There you go, Kerr. 2-out knock keeps the inning alive here for the Flyers, and that'll bring up Good, who's 0 for 3 and locked in, as Boone down to tense mojo again. Curveball hangs, ripped early foul into the dugout, 0-1. Slow it down, Atlas. Get a middle in, line hard to center field, but right at Baller Jock, and that does end the inning. 2 home on the home run by Hamilton, his 2nd home of the game, 5-1 to the 8th. Vu, Appleseed, and Kirk do up as Asiago comes back out for the 8th inning. Here's Vu, 1 for 2 with a single, facing the locked-in Asiago. Heater outside, ball 1. The ball in. Fouled off early, 1-1. Two-seamer up and away. Outside, 2-1. Change it down and away. Chase, grounder to short. Dealer charges, throw to first. 1 down. Next up, Appleseed, 1 for 2 with a single today. Two-seamer away on the first pitch, outside, ball 1. Change it middle in. Checked inside, 2-0. Better way outside, 3-0 as Asiago losing the grip here. Peter middle of the plate, strike called, 3-1. Ball up, strike called, a full count. Cut up and in. Jam foul out of play. Count remains full. We see him down and in. Hit on the ground to third. Hamilton backhands it up the line. Throw to first. 2 down. Next up, Kirk, 0 for 2 today.
Number 73, Celine Kirk.
We see him down and in on the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. We see him up and away. Chased it, 0-2. Cut up and in. High, 1-2. Almost got her. The ball down at the knees, away. Hit up the middle, off-speed hitter. I forgot about it. That's a 2-out knock for Kirk. She's on with her second hit of the day. 2 down here in the 8th. As that flips the lineup back over for the 4th time today for the Leather Wings. Here is Jolly Melton. 2 for 3 with the double and a single. He's locked in, facing Asiago's now at 88 pitches. This is his last batter of the day. He's in the middle in on the first pitch. Check strike, 0-1. Cut up and in. Chased, fouled off late on the jam shot, 0-2. Can we get him out? Leader up and away. High, 1-2. Good eye. Go down and away. Sky to center off the end of the bat. Kerr retreating. In front of the warning track. Puts it away dead center, and that ends the inning as Asiago gets through 8 quality innings today. Just over 90 pitches on the outing. Way to go, Mikey. Go rest your arm. Bottom 8, it's 5-1. Stark, Peterson, and Elliott coming up. Hey, Barricade. Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. Just woke up. Oh. Fair enough. We've tuned in to catch the end of a good one here. Trying to secure our 2nd win of the episode. Stark 1 for 3 with a double today. We won the first game. Oh, what was the score? 5-4. Barely edging out the below zeros, who are going to be a playoff team this year. So, facing closer now, Ian Nolan as he's out of the pen. ERA and WHIP both under 1 on the year with 11 strikeouts. Talk about a elite caliber year there out of the bullpen. Sounds a lot like yesterday, indeed. Consistent and composed active for Stark here. Or not for Stark, for Nolan as that heater's in there. Strike called. Consistent is anyway. 0-1. Heater up. Hit on the ground to short hard, but right at Jolly Melton. 1 down. Next up, Peterson. Lily 1 for 3 with a single today. Heater at the knees. Line to first, right at White. 2 down. Unlucky. Hefty Elliott up next, 2 for 3. RBI double and a single for the DH. Go out to the warning track last at bat. Heater at the knees, pulled to right field on the line, but out at Freeman, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Nolan in the 8th to the 9th. It's 5-1. Freeman, Roth, and White coming up. Asiago done after 8 innings today. 5 hits, 3 strikeouts. Good quality start to end the year for good old Mike. He will exit, and we're going to go to the bullpen here. We're going to bring in for the 9th inning. Need to give Richards a day off. Definitely not Benitez either. Dantas has pitched each of the last 3 games. She is the most rested. Her and Benson both about the same. Lim's not fully ready to go, so he's out. Benson or Dantas? Let's do Benson here. Go ahead, Raymond. Go get him. Raymond on the year, 1-0, a 0 ERA and a 0.73 whip. 7 appearances, 2 saves, 15 innings pitched, 9 hits, 2 walks, 13 strikeouts. Batting average against a 176. He's going to look to try and slam the door here in the 9th. Hard to line up, though, for the Leather Wings to go against him here. Benson did pick up a 4th pitch at some point. Now has a he has a forkball to go along with his slider, cutter, and 4-seamer. There is the sign stealer active on the first pitch for Freeman as he sat fastball and fouled it off early. 0-1. Forkball down and in. Grounded in the hole to third. Hamilton to his left cuts it off. Throw to first. 1 down. Gail Roth up next, 10, so for 3 today with an RBI. Forcing ripping in on the first pitch, high, ball 1. Ross' RBI was on a ground out back in the first inning. That's so far been the only run for the Leather Wings. Forkball down and in, called a strike, 1-1. Slider up and away, outside, 2-1. Cutter down and away, foul off, 2-2. Look for the punch out here. Forcing down and in, fouled off, 2-2. Good battle here. Slide up and in. Sky to right of center. Kerr coming in as well. He is there. In right center, put it away. 2 down. Last chance for the Leatherwings is Odin White, 0 for 3 today. See if we can slam the door here. Raymond locked in. Forcing him down and away in the first pitch. Low, ball one. Hit 100 on the gun, though. Nice. Slider away. Line to right of center. Kerr on the run. Will get there. 1-2-3, ninth inning for Benson as he keeps his perfect ERA intact. Flyers win 5-1 in Game 2 as we sweep the episode today and put the pressure on the Nightbats to match us once again. Let's keep it going. Keep our foot on the pedal, guys. Let's go. All right, so we defeat our division rivals, 5-1 the final. We out-hit them, outclassed them every which way. It was nice. So you now pitched them too. 12 hits to 5, 5-1 scoreline. Love it. Only RBI and a ground out by Roth. They had 5 total hits. There were 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 batters. All were hitless today. On the other side for us, everybody got a hit today except Atlas Good. 4 RBIs today for Gingham Hamilton. He hit 2 two-run homers, and Hefty Elliott had an RBI double. Boone takes the loss, 7 innings, 12 hits, 5 earned runs, 2 homers. He didn't pitch bad, he just gave up too many home runs. He falls to 2-2. Does keep his ERA under 3, though, for the season. Nolan, an inning scoreless out of the bullpen. Asiago, 8 quality innings, gets the win. 5 hits, 1 earned run, 3 strikeouts. He improves to 3-1, finishing his season with an ERA under 3, as it was above 3.25. And Raymond Benson, a clean inning and relief, as he keeps his clean ERA going. Gingham Hamilton player of the game for his 2-homer day, followed by Asiago with his quality start, and then Elliott with his 2-hit day, driving in our other run of the day. Not bad. Good quality wins. We finished the episode 2-0, and that sets up a 2-game sprint to the finish. Will we go into it with a 1-game lead, or will we go into it tied for the division lead? Let's see. Or could we possibly go in a half a game behind if, let's say, the Nightbats play twice in the sim or something. Alrighty, Nightbats play, looks like 1 time, and it's against the Tramplers. Okay. So we'll see if we are tied for the division lead or not. First things first, player development, and there's a bunch of roster moves to report. Oh, we're still going. Beast signed Briggs Cruz, replacing Julian Maloney there on the bench, or on the roster. Wax special to the Beast, released by the Beast for Hoots Love. Tramplers signed Griffin Harshwinter, the backup shortstop, replaces Rayan Hurls. Dive Bombers signed Marco Karp, our former catcher, replacing Malik Esquivel. Former Thumpers catcher, I should say. Graham Booker, cut by the Bottlenoses for Ansley Khan. Kenley Concentrato, a former Thumper reliever, to the Riddles, replacing Gorgo Agro there in the bullpen. Cutting some cap, Donnie Rasmussen, released by the Beast for Cosmo Dismal, as the Beasts are just tearing down their roster. And Myra French to the Champs, replacing Juliet Hoover in their roster. So they had an extra reliever, it looks like. Guess I'll watch this back on YouTube. Stick around now, though, until the stream ends. Yeah, that's fair enough. All right, let's have a look. Sim up to the next one here. Let's see how the sim goes. Will the Nightbats match us and force a 2-game sprint? I mean, there will still be a 2-game sprint regardless. Below Zeros rally to get their 15th win, 6-5, as they've locked up their division with that victory. Trackers win 12-5, though, to keep pace. They're still 2 games back with 2 games left to play. Maybe it's not locked up. Had they lost, though, it would have been. Riddles get the win despite making those roster moves. Bards taking on the Gold Coats here. Gold Coats rally, and they're going to blow it, but win in 9, 7-6, as Angeles walks it off for them. Thumpers getting blown out by the Toucans, and they rally but fall just short 7-5, and that clinches the first losing season in Thumpers franchise history. Also guarantees they won't be making the playoffs this year. Dive Bombers blow out the Bird Lizards there, giving them a losing season as well. And the False Knights rally to beat the Leatherwings 6-5, as the Leatherwings will now have a losing season as well. Nightbats taking on the Tramplers. The Tramplers rally to tie it at 6, but they end up falling short 10-6. So we will stay tied with 2 games left to play on the season. Swampers beat the Riddles. Final game of the sim here, Below Zeros win in 11 over the Bottlenoses. Below Zeros have now officially locked up the division. There's no way the Trackers can catch them, even if they win out. Okay, so the Below Zeros have won their division. Toucans have won their division as well. Trackers are locked into the playoff as well. So now the only one left, will the Bionics clinch? Will the Bottlenoses take it away from them? Will the Bards magically pull a run and take it away? Those are the 3 teams left battling for the last playoff spot. And we play the Bionics first game next episode, so that's going to be a fun one. On our side of our conference, we have locked up a playoff berth, so the Nightbats and the Swampers. Nocturnals are riding in right now. They have, as long as they don't Even if they lose out, they might be in. The Riddles need a win, and they need the Nocturnals to lose both of their final 2 games, it looks like. Tramplers are out, Beasts are out, Champs are out, Gold Coats are out, and Leatherwings are all out, so. Hope for that Flyer Swampers rematch. We need our revenge. We do, indeed. But it looks like right now, Swampers are division champs. So unless we lose the division title to the Nightbats, we won't see them until the semifinals at the earliest. Nocturnals can still catch them, though. It's not over yet. We'll see. All right, next episode. We are taking the Bionics on in game number 1. Bionics are 11-11. They need to win to put themselves in the playoff picture fully. Rail Butcher will be on the mound, 0-2 with a 7.33 ERA and a 1.37 whip. And on the mound for us will be the veteran Clarissa Arias, 1-0 with a 3.51 ERA and a 1.36 whip. Player development. Let's buy stuff first. Ooh. All right, so good still has 1 game on it. It's not enticing, though. Cannon Arm is good for Churnley. I like that. 6% on Peterson, so we don't need to buy it now necessarily, although it is a solid upgrade. Arias, chance to get a Screwball. She's not one of our core members, so I don't think I'm going to waste money on her, unfortunately. Plus, she already has 4 pitches anyway. Rally Stopper is good for Marshall, so we'll need to buy his as well. Mustard, chance to get Fastball Hitter. That'd be pretty good. Okay. I like that one, too. Churnley's right now is the highest chance to expire. Let's do his. 1 power to 43, 2 speed to 43, 1 contact to 78, bonus 2 power. Not going to get it. Going for the bonus 3 speed. Won't get it either. Going for Cannon Arm. Didn't get it either. Damn it. Oh well. Plus 23 loyalty, though, for Churnley. Puts him back above 80, so his loyalty's in a good spot. And then coming down here to Marshall's. Let's buy his real quick. 1 junk to 56, 1 accuracy to 68. Rally Stopper, come on. Damn it. That would have been a great trait to give him. But he's now A tier, so congrats, Marshall, moving up to the A tier, our ace. Peterson's is the only one left I'm interested in right now. I also would like to buy Swing Mustards as well down the road. We'll see if we can save up and buy it, but right now it looks like we can't, so... looks like we're going to end up being 2 games shy of it. So let's just buy Peterson's then if we're going to just open up a roster spot here for player development. 2 arm to 74, 1 power to 39, bonus 2 arm. Not going to get it, but it will max out the loyalty for Peterson's. That's good. All right, so now it's still 2 games for Mustard, so hopefully this sticks around long enough to buy because him getting Fastball Hitter would be absolutely clutch. Alrighty, let's set the lineup for next episode. Call it a day. Next time out, game 1. It'll be Caboots leading off at second. Good locked in at first. Hamilton locked in at short. Mustard catching. Churnley in center. He is juiced. Peterson in left. Kerr DHing Tense. Stark Tense in right. And Hefty Elliott is at third. I don't like that. I will have Barneswobble play injured. She will come off the bench and play here. Like, this is the time we need her to be in the lineup. She is going to be in the lineup, and she is going to play. And, yeah, that's fine. Churnley bats 6th. Peterson, Stark. Yeah, Stark can bat last. That's fine. Kirk can bat down there, too. He's not hitting well, either. Yep. Churnley being juiced, though, is absolutely Chad. Hopefully we can use that to our advantage next time out. He's going to be absolutely feeling it. And in center, too, with decent speed. He's faster than Kerr, that's for sure. Peterson's faster than him, though. Maybe move her to center, but her fielding will go down. I'll just leave Churnley in there. He's still a good fielder in center. All right. That is going to do it for this episode, everybody. Quick recap for those who missed it. First game, we beat the Below Zeros 5-4 as we rallied down from a 3-1 deficit to win 5-3. Or 5-4, and then we ended up coming from a 1-0 deficit to beat the Leatherwings 5-1 as we had multiple home runs from Gingham Hamilton in that game as he has continued his career resurgence year. Going into the final 2 games of the season, we are still deadlocked with the Nightbats as neither team is willing to stop winning. So who will come out on top as we race for the division title? Both teams are going to be locked into the playoffs already. Really, it's just who's going to have the better seeding, who will be the 1 and who's going to be the 3. That's the question. Tune in next time to find out who wins the race to the finish line. that is going to do it for this episode, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. If you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch will be down in the description below if you guys want to come over and watch the games live before they're posted, and also follow me over on this platform as well if you so choose. Shout outs to Barricade, Oneboi, and Scootsy for all chatting with me during the stream. Love hearing from you guys as always, and I always appreciate the support. I'll catch you all in the next one. Until next time, everybody, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be.